Hey, I thought I will film this for you anyway, so it's just easier to understand the practice when it's filmed. I will also add you the inner thigh stretch because I didn't put it on the program that I wrote by hand. It's going to be on the computer written version as well. So first sitting up straight, shoulders down, arms resting, connecting the breath to your nose, bringing your index finger and your thumb together, inhaling and exhaling through your nose. Slow deep inhales and slow deep exhales, allowing every exhalation to soothe down the breath, calm the mind. Every inhalation to relax and energize your body. So deep, big breaths in and out through your nose. A few times just calming the mind. Then coming to the neck, so as you exhale, dropping your head to your right shoulder, bringing the right ear towards your right shoulder. Chest is open all the time. And bringing the index finger and the thumb together. Three breaths here, and then after your third exhalation, take an inhale and exhale the head to the other side. So same stretch to the other shoulder. Remember, what more you bring your chin up, the more you feel the stretch to the front of the neck. And what more you bring the chin down, the more you find the stretch to the back of the neck. So deep, strong breaths all the time. After your third inhale and exhale, roll the head again to the other side. Go a few times, half a circle, coming up, back, as comfortable as you feel. And then slowly from here, inhale, both arms up. Open up your palms wide open when you bring the arms up. Take a hold inside of your hand and stretch to the side as you exhale. Inhale up, exhale side. 3 times both sides. So what more you lengthen up here, drawing straight up, the more you are able to stretch to the side. Keeping always the sit bones grounded on the floor. Take your time, slowly inhaling and slowly exhaling. After your third round, come one more time straight up, reaching up, rounding your circle, rounding your wrists, and bringing the arms back down. Shake your shoulders. So this I didn't have in your program, but do hear your inner arms or inner leg stretch. So opening your legs wide open, and then always starting from the front, so leaning forwards, back as straight as you can, arms resting on the floor. Keep breathing through your nose, in and out. And always relaxing the face, relaxing the eyes. And then when you've done your 6 breaths, bring your right arm to your right leg, opening the left arm up and overhead, drops down, reaching high up. Slowly inhaling and exhaling through your nose. You can always round the wrists here a couple of times. Remember to open to the top, so to the sky, rather than coming downwards, opening up. And then again exhaling to the middle, walking both arms to the left leg, left arm down, right arm up and over. Again, feel free to do a little round for the wrist, dropping the head down. Close your eyes if you can. And then after your sixth inhale and exhale, coming back to the middle and bringing the arms up. So from here we came to Navasana. The first one is always static. So if you can bring your legs up, arms on the side. If you feel that struggle, bring your heels down. And always also lift up only one leg. So keep your nice connected breath here. 6 breaths. And spread your legs open, drop your head down. Draw your chin to your chest. And take a few deep breaths through your nose. Lifting up always with an inhalation, coming to another one of these boat poses, this time making it dynamic. So as I inhale, I bring my knees towards my chest. As I exhale, I push it out. So I'll go 6 times. Inhale to the chest, exhaling out. And after 6 one of them, I come to the same stretch. Butterfly pose, resting butterfly. Inhaling back up and then finding a Navasana squatting pose. So sitting here for a couple of breaths. Hands are on the heart, on front of the heart, back is straight. And then from here, bring your fingers to the floor, stretch your legs, little bend in the knees, head is dropping down. And then inhaling both arms up, little back bend if you wish, and then hands on front of the heart. So coming to sun salutation, always the first round, keep it low, if your knee is fine with that. And then the second round, we are staying further high up. So inhaling arms up, exhaling down. Inhale half lift, exhale left leg down. Reach up as you inhale and exhale to a plank. Come down to the floor and 3 times cobra. So shoulders are always away from the midline. And then from here, you can rest in Balasana, so spread your knees open. Bring your arms to the front and rest your head on the floor. 3 to 6 breaths. How you feel okay there. Then coming back up to down dog. Push your heels down here a couple of times. And then we come up the same way, so lifting up a leg, pushing out through the heel, rounding your ankle a couple of times. And then bringing the leg as far as you can between your arms. Inhaling up, little back bend. And exhaling, both feet to the front, head drops down. back with a little back bend. And exhaling, hands on top of the hands. Come again, inhale. And exhale. And now left legs, the same routine. So always same with both sides. And a nice strong plank before you come to your cobra. With your cobra you can choose if you want to just keep it up for 3 breaths. You can do that. Or find it dynamic, coming always down with exhalation, up with inhalation. And then choose if you want to rest in balasana or just come straight up to downward facing dog. And from here lifting up the left leg, rounding your ankle a couple of times. And then bringing the legs between the arms, knee down. Inhale, arms up. And step front to your Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands on front of the heart. Same thing, but now we take the warrior sequence. So as you come down and back, stay high up. So step your right leg back, but stay up now. Little bend on the front knee. Inhaling, both arms up, shoulders are down. Reaching up to your fingers, rounding your wrists a couple of times. And then spreading out the arms. Keep a good bend on your front knee. Lift up the palm. Inhale all the way up. And exhale, stretch your front leg. We are coming now to Trikonasana, triangle pose. 3 breaths. Then hands down. Inhale, other arm up. Both hands down. Step back to your plank, coming again down on the mat. And cobra. And again, choose if you want to have a little rest or just come up to downward facing dog. And now we'll do the same with the other leg. So our right leg was behind before, so lifting up again the right leg. Now bringing the right leg between the arms and lifting up from here, both arms. Shoulders are down. Inhaling, reaching up through your fingertips. Rounding your wrists a couple of times. And then after your 3 breaths, opening to warrior 2. See, my arms are on my shoulder level. Again here, feel free to round your wrists a few times if you wish to. And then lift it up. Reach back and behind, round your wrist here a few times. And then stretch your front leg, bring your hand towards your heel, reaching up through the other arm. Reverse your triangle. Only the fingertips are on the floor, so I'm lifting rather upwards than leaning downwards. Then bringing both hands to the floor. One last time, coming to your cobra, 3 lifts. And then resting back to child's pose. Then we had the core muscle exercise from here. So choose if you can be on your arms and knees or go down on the mat. So it was 3 times inhaling. Sorry, I'll always start right arm, left leg and back. See my heel, I'm pushing out through the back leg. So pushing out as far as I can and exhaling down. Rounding also the wrist couple of times. Exhaling down. So after 3 rounds, we did the bend for the leg. So inhale, leg up, exhale, bend, inhale, up, exhale, bend, inhale, up, exhale, bend, inhale, up, exhale, down. 3 times. When you've done your 3 times, you can have a rest in child's pose. Last thing is cat and cow, so tuck your chin in and inhale, and then exhale, look up to the sky, stretch your neck. And then come back to down dog. And from here, walk your feet towards your arms. If you want to or get it a little bit deeper in your Uttanasana, you can bring your arms on your elbows and just gently pull down. Just a gentle pull. And then inhale, both arms. Big circle with the arms. Exhaling, hands in front of the heart. We came to your balance, starting with the tree pose, knee always pointing to the side. And choose if you want to have your arms on the side or keep them in the middle. In the middle you might feel a little bit more centered. The leg can come also up to the knee if you feel comfortable. And after you have hold your tree for 3 to 6 breaths, circling the leg 3 times. Core muscle is tight. Join the diaphragm up and in. Inhaling up, exhaling behind. Always inhale back to the front. Back to the front. And back to the front. So same thing with both sides, of course. Starting from the tree pose, remember to keep your back straight and pulling up. The hip is slightly in. And then from here again, inhaling up, exhaling behind. 3 times front to back, and 3 times back to front. After you've done that, swing your hips, wiggle the stress away, and then inhale, arms up, rounding your wrists a couple of times, exhale behind, inhaling up, exhaling behind, big circles. Last round, bring your hands together, push out the chest. If you want to drop down, you can do that as well. Inhaling up again, shaking the shoulders, and then coming back to a squatting pose. Knees wide open. What wider your knees are, then easier it is to sit down. Also, what more you push your toes away to both directions, then easier it is to sit between. Hands in the middle, shoulders are down, back is straight. From here, sit down on the floor, find one more time boat pose. This time open your legs up, so I'll touch my heels as I inhale, exhale, leaning backwards. Inhale, touch, exhale, backwards. 6 times, so 6 times all together. Working with the core line, working with the inner thighs. And then after the last one, now come all the way to your mat. Bring your knees on top of your tummy, rest your head on the floor, round your ankles a few times. And find a little swing. From one side to another side. Then bring your legs up, hands behind the head, lift up the hip, bring one leg down. So down as you exhale, in as you inhale. Easy to remember. E for inhaling. Then come into a side twist. So leaving first the right leg down, left knee over. Line up your hips one on top of another. Relax your arms on the sides. Finding a deep, smooth breath through your both nostrils. Relaxing the leg that's over your body. Then from here, coming back to the middle, line up your spine before you go for the other round. So other round starts again from up and down 3 times, both sides getting the score. Straight and stretched. Slow movement. What slower you go, the better it is for you. And then come into the other side. So bringing the knee up and over, opening the arms on the side. Find a deep, slow breath here, in and out through your nose. And then back to the middle, take a hold over your knees and round your ankles a couple of times. Last thing is for the bridge pose, so opening up the hips slightly, inhaling up, exhaling down. Legs about hip distance apart, and always push up, open the lower part of your hips and pelvic floor, and exhale down. After your third inhalation, you can bring your hands down, supporting the lower back, getting a little bit more stretch to the back of the spine. And if you wish to push up to a shoulder stand, that is easy to come from here. Just remember to push out through the heels so it's a strong core. Bending the knees, slowly coming back down, taking a hold over the knees, little rolling movement, and then relaxing the legs, opening the knees to the sides. Arms can be resting on your hips or open to the side of the body. Few deep breaths to your nose. Then stretching both legs, coming to Savasana, corpse pose. And ending the practice, slowly coming up, sitting cross-legged. I do encourage you to do a little bit of an alternative nostril breathing for the end of your practice. So having your two fingers, index finger and your middle finger on your forehead, and then from one side to another. Two or 3 minutes. Keep your eyes closed and do end your practice for a single Om. It's a mantra for your higher consciousness. So just connecting back to the peace within, back to that blissful state where you are meant to be. Joining our hands in front of the heart. Always thank you yourself and everyone around you for a beautiful, beautiful practice to quiet down, stretch the body, and work with all that you have. Namaste.